Sheikh Hassan, how was your experience? You recently partook in the competition in Kenya. How was your experience there?
Wallahi, Kenya.
If you want to explain to the viewers what competition it was, the muhakkimin, the judges, who they were, what caliber of people were there,
So
and this we have the infamous bell.
for the competition we have a participate is called Sheikh Ali Sufi International Qira'at Award in Kenya. This competition I was watching it 2 years ago in Egypt while I was here online. The second year, I remember I was watching it, and one of the participants, maybe they forget the matan, and I used to say it on the screen like while I'm watching it. My wife told me, if you know it, why don't you enter it as well and participate as well? If you know the matan and you know the riwayah, why don't you try as well? And even Sheikh Jamal as well, he even encouraged me to participate in the competition. So to 2024, I've signed up the competition, and alhamdulillah I've took part in December.
So you flew to Nairobi?
I flew to Nairobi. Yeah. The competition is under Jam'iyya Ansar al-Sunnah, Sheikh Abdul Razak Adam. This year is going to be the 4th year. So the competition by the 7 qira'at. So they test you anyway in 7 qira'at with Matn al-Shatibiyya. So the first question they test you in the Qur'an, when you finish the 5 questions, then they'll test you in the Matn or the Matn. They'll say you've read this first question in this riwayah, you read this ayah in this riwayah, what's the dalil in Shatibiyya? So you have to give them the dalil. So of course we had in the panel, we had Sheikh Abdul Rashid ibn Sheikh Ali Sufi. He was the Ra'is, he was the grand judge of the competition. Then we have the عضو لجنة مراجعة عضو
لجنة
التحكيم. We had فضيلة الشيخ الدكتور أحمد عيسى الناصراوي, and we had Sheikh Dr. Walid al-Minisi, and we had also Sheikh Dr. Muhammad Ali Atafai from Maghrib, and we had Sheikh Dr. Muhammad Falah Mandikar, and also the lastly, the one who tested me, فضيلة الشيخ سهيل إقبال, that he resigned in Medina. He's a مقرئ of قراءة العشر الصغرى والكبرى in Masjid al-Nabawi, and he is actually Pakistani. He's originally from Pakistan.
MashaAllah.
Sheikh Suhail Iqbal. Naam. So these are the judges. And the competitors who joined, it was 40 participants with 20 countries. For people from Somalia, from Kenya, from Ethiopia, from Egypt.
Africa is always strong in qira'at.
From Egypt,
Subhanallah.
from Syria, Sheikh Omar Hock. From Syria.
You met him there, huh?
Yeah, me and Sheikh Omar Hock, we met in Kenya there, and a very, very nice person. Subhanallah, very nice person, very solid as well. Subhanallah, Sheikh Omar Hock, he studied the Qur'an while he was young. And subhanallah, Sheikh Omar Hock, his story is very, very, is different. Like, he memorized Qur'an when he was around 8 or 9. He completed the Qira'at al-Ashr al-Sughra when he was 11, 12.
Wow.
He completed Qira'at al-Ashr al-Kubra when he was 15. So the Sheikh, subhanallah, and even he wrote some mudhakkirat of Qira'at as well, like the usul and the farsh of Qira'at. Sheikh Omar, mashallah, is very, very solid in Qira'at, especially when it comes to Qira'at al-Ashr al-Kubra. He's very, very solid, Sheikh Omar. Sheikh Omar Abdul Ghani Hock, that's his name. He's from Halab, from Syria. And he's one of the teachers of the Ma'had. We have Ma'had Imam Abi Amr al-Dani online institute now. And he's one of the teachers there as well. Also, I've met Sheikh Abdul Rahman Najah,
from Egypt,
from Egypt, and he is one of the winner of the competition. He took the first place, Sheikh Abdul Rahman Najah. He's a kafif, like he's the brother is the Sheikh is kafif. Also, he has Qira'at al-Ashr al-Sughra and Kubra, and he is one of the Imam of Masjid al-Muhaymin or Masjid al-Ma'sarawi in Madinat Nasr, the Imam there. I met him there. I met a lot of brothers, subhanAllah. And that week, it was the week of Qur'an. Everyone buzzing of Qur'an, of mutun. People are reading everywhere. People are reading the mutun everywhere, subhanAllah. And I've met a lot of brothers, even Abdullah Bashir from America, that participated as well. Abdullah Bashir, mashallah, he in competition, mashallah, the beast. He just finished Kuwait, and he took 3rd place, and he came to Sheikh Ali Sufi the same year, and he took the 2nd place.
Allah,
subhanallah,
mashallah.
So he was very, I benefited a lot. By tanbihat. I never knew was tanbih. I never knew was fathmin. I never knew this. I've only knew all this in competition. Subhanallah.
About the experience, how was the experience as a participant? It's your first time taking part in an international competition.
My first, and plus it was qira'at. It wasn't in ḥuffāẓ.
It was not the recitation, just generally. Yeah.
It was in qira'at, and Lajnat al-Tahkim was very, very tough. Sheikh Mahsarawi, Sheikh Abdul Rashid, scholars that scholars, very famous scholars that we always hear them, but imagine meeting them in person. And it was very, very beautiful. We used to have a liqa of the mashayikh and the participants, that we asked them questions ilmiya. They used to give us qisas, and it was very, very beautiful. Alhamdulillah, very, very beautiful. I really benefited a lot. No.
If someone's not been to a competition, can you explain briefly what the process is like? For example, from the moment you land to the country of competing, to the logistics, how everything is set up, and the prizes, I guess.
No. So when you land the competition, subhanAllah, the competition of Sheikh Ali Sufi, it was like ashwaiya competition, I would say. It wasn't actually like a
organized purposefully.
Because Africa, and sometimes the internet is not working. And so the first day, they told us, is the day of, the hafla iftitah. They're supposed to do the Qur'an, where it tells us who will be starting the first one.
Yeah.
The internet wasn't working.
You got to pick the thing.
The internet wasn't working.
No way.
Yeah. They told us, everyone come tomorrow, prepared as you're going to be tested today.
So the Qur'an was done manually afterwards, or
they done it in the
automatically on the screen.
Yeah, automatically on the screen. That day it wasn't working, the internet. For the next day, they've told everyone, prepare as you're gonna be taking part.
Okay.
So my name was number 1. I was like, لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله. ده رئيس المسابقة قلت لهم استهدى بالله وصلى على النبي. Relax, chill. I told him, I don't want to read first. I'm too scared. So then he went and he told them to change the Qur'an again. So I was number 7. So I was the Fatr. So we had two segments. We had the morning segment and the evening segment.
Yeah.
So I've done the evening segment. No.
So you're a bit more chilled there.
Yeah.
And how was the testing phase, like the questions?
So the questions,
when you, from the moment that your name was called out, for example, they say Hassan Khalifa, فليتفضل مشكورا, and you go to your kursi, or maybe you could.
No, we don't pick people.
Okay, so they just ask you.
So we just sit on a chair, and they ask us. اقرأ من قوله تعالى برواية فلان.
How was your blood pressure when you sat on the chair?
My blood pressure was high. I was finished. Like I was shocked. Like I was. My head wasn't going. It's just frozen.
Yeah.
My brain was frozen. So the first question was, إنما يستجيب الذين يسمعون. In the رواية خلف الحمزة, I said, إنما يستجيب الذين يسمعون الموت يبعثكم. I had one bell. I forgot. That finished me.
When you hear that for the first time,
that finished me.
You could lose everything, right?
I lost everything. I lost the second ayah as well. وقالوا لولا نزل علي آية من. Everything was blank for me. Someone was saying to me on thingy, Sheikh Abdul Rashid, I think so. He was saying it quite. وقالوا لولا نزل علي وقالوا لولا. I wasn't hearing nothing. I was proper finished, like was blank. I couldn't hear anything. Especially and subhanallah, that's something that I don't want to forget about. In the musabaqa in Sheikh Ali Sufi,
no.
MPs were sitting there.
Yeah, I seen dignitaries, and there was Sheikh Dr. Zakir Naik.
Zakir Naik. Sheikh Saeed Ragi,
Yeah.
all of them were there. And imagine that by itself.
High profile individuals, yeah.
Of course, no.
So you had the first bell.
That's it.
Who did the bell?
I think so. It was Sheikh Muhammad Falah Mandikar. Because what I've heard, that well, the one who asks you does not bell you.
Yeah.
That's what I've learned.
Okay. Yeah, they usually separated. Yeah.
Yeah. So one has the tanbih, one does the tanbih.
One does the question, one does the tasheeh.
Yeah.
No.
So I think so was Sheikh Muhammad Falah Mandikar. He is the one, because I was watching the video a couple of weeks ago, and I was actually
Analyzing that.
I saw Sheikh Muhammad Falah Mandikar thing. I couldn't read at all. I only read one ayah. Everything was gone.
So the moment the first bell rang, you forgot everything.
I forgot everything. Everything was, my legs was shaking. When I got up the chair, they have something that actually I analyzed it later on, after a couple of months, when I was listening, that Sheikh Ahmed Mahfarawi told Sheikh Abdul Rashid that he is good. This guy is better than everyone in UK. Like, when it comes to these things, he's very good. But I don't know why the Qur'an have went away from his head.
Wow.
But maybe he was scared, or maybe something. I actually heard that little bit from the far. He was telling Sheikh Abdul Rashid after I got up from the chair. One of my friends who I was with, they actually wanted me to do it again. They wrote a letter.
Your friends wrote a letter to the committee.
Yeah.
For you to re-participate.
Yeah. And
based on the fact that you were maybe nervous or.
Yeah. Apparently they didn't accept it because they.
But that's nice of them, I guess, right?
Because they're saying if one does it,
then
everyone will say, "Oh, I had this, I had problem." Everyone will start giving excuse to do it again. So I had an advice by Sheikh Walid al-Manisi. He advised me very, very good. He told me, look, imagine you done the same mistake. You know your name will be very bad. As a person done it again. That means you will not have no excuse. So he told me my advice is
go back to the drawing board.
Do it next year.
Yeah.
That's my advice. At least you have time to
prepare
very, very good.
And you know what's at stake, and you know mentally how to prepare for it. Oh, subhanallah. And other important events in that competition experience.
We had the Doctorah Alamiya that I've never ever attended in my life. My first time. They had a sheikh, one of Sheikh Abdul Rashid's students. He done a bahth of حياة الشيخ علي الصوفي رحمه الله مع القرآن.
Allah.
Sheikh Ali Sufi is Sheikh Abdul Rashid's father. He was the scholar and he was the mufti in Somalia. And he is the one who present the qira'at in Somalia. As Sheikh Abdul Rashid, he said in a lot of his halaqat that Somalia, Quran was very, very low. It came to a time that the ilm al-tajweed was gone. No one knew. Until when his father came, his father went to Egypt and he read to the mashayikh in Egypt. Then he came back to Somalia and he done a lot of maqra'as, and he started teaching people the correct way to recite the Quran with the qira'at. Sheikh Abdul Rashid's father, he's only qualified in 7 qira'at. They have another story that Sheikh Abdul Rashid even mentioned. When his father went to Egypt, he said in Arabic, عازم والدي, Sheikh Mahmoud Khalil al-Husari invited my father into his house. And then he said, when my father went to Sheikh Husari's house, he saw a lot of barakat, a lot of things. Good house, good fruits. Everything was very nice. And he told him, Ya walad, he told Sheikh Abdul Rashid, oh boy, if you want to be like Sheikh al-Husari, you need to read the Quran. You need to follow the Quran. You need to study the Quran. You want to be like him? You need to follow the Quran as well. What gave him this? His own Quran. Even the hadith say, من أراد الدنيا فعليه بالقرآن ومن أراد الآخرة فعليه بالقرآن ومن أراد معهما فعليه بالقرآن. So the Quran, you give Quran, time and Quran will give you everything. Same thing that says, علم أولادك القرآن والقرآن سيعلمهم أولادك. Teach your children Qur'an, Qur'an will teach them everything. So the benefit of this story, what I've learned, that if you put Qur'an, everything further, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will open things that you will never ever expect. No.
What's your take-back points from the competition? What do you take back in terms of experience, in terms of things that you learned?
The best thing about the competition.
What did it teach you personally as a first-time participant?
It taught me a lot of things. It taught me how to revise. It taught me how to stick with my word every single day. It taught me a lot of things that could make me prepare when I ever want to enter any competition. No.
What will you do differently for the next time you compete?
I will make that I will not be scared.
How will you avoid that?
By competing into national competition.
Okay.
Inshallah.
So you would advise somebody to partake in national competitions before they
go to the international stuff. My problem was I just jumped into
the deep end.
Straight away.
Allah. Inshallah khair. Inshallah. We're proud of your participation, and we're really happy to see you participate, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala increase you in goodness.
Allahumma ameen.
Barakallahu feekum, Sheikh Hassan. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless you for your time and your insights, and we greatly appreciate your coming to Yorkshire. How do you find Yorkshire, by the way?
It's my first time coming.
Yeah.
So it's very quiet than London.
It's quiet than London, huh? MashaAllah. We hope to see you here many, many more times in the future, inshallah. And we're also proud that you've joined our team recently, alhamdulillah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless you, and inshallah we'll meet again.
Inshallah.
Barakallahu feekum. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.